Welcome once again to The Morning After. I'm Matt Smith, I'm from Engadget, and each week I take you through all the biggest, silliest, stupidest tech stories that happen each week and try and give it my own little bit of seasoning. Before we get into it, let me warn you though, this week is heavy on the Google I.O. We have everything that they announced, which is mostly
AI applications.
So Google boss Sundar Pichai wrapped up the company's I.O. developer conference earlier this week by noting its almost 2-hour-long presentation had mentioned AI 121 times, at least. It was everywhere. Let's start with search, because Google's AI can answer your complex questions a la Copilot in Microsoft's Bing, although you will have to sign up for the company's search labs to test out that particular feature. At the same time, the company is adding AI-generated answers to all of your typical search results, just in case the AI knows better. Like when, during one of Google's demo videos, Gemini AI suggested some terrible advice for fixing your manual camera. Yeah, don't do that one. Don't open the door on a manual camera. You will ruin everything. That is terrible advice. If you have an Android, Gemini is also integrating directly into your smartphone. Gemini will know the app, image, or video you're running, and you'll be able to pull it up as an overlay and ask context-specific questions on whatever is happening on your device. Just to test things out, I asked Gemini to sum up this year's Google I.O. keynote in 5 words. And it failed at that. That's 4 words right there, or possibly even 3. Come on, Gemini, try harder, be better. We're still at Google I.O. and Project Astra was one of the big reveals from Google. It's a visual multimodal AI assistant that can tap into your smartphone's camera, or possibly even smart glasses, to contextually analyze and answer questions on the things it can see. Project Astra can offer some silly wordplay suggestions as well as identify the things it sees, both talents of which, in my opinion, are of equal importance. In Google's own video demo, we get to see Project Astra identifying the tweeter part of a speaker and even detangling code seen on screen. But for now, Astra remains an early stage project with no discernible plans for launch. But I'm pretty sure it's going to launch sometime with another silly name. In a bid to stop its ban, TikTok's creators are suing the US government. 8 TikTok creators are suing the government in an effort to block the law requiring TikTok's parent company, ByteDance, to sell the service or face a US-wide ban. Now, the lawsuit claims the act, whose name I can never quite remember, so if you could just copy and paste and clip me from last week here, Protecting Americans from Foreign Adversary Controlled Applications Act, or the lawsuit claims that act is unconstitutional because it violates the First Amendment rights of the creators who depend on the platform. The First Amendment is the freedom of speech one? Not an expert, obviously, you hear how I sound. TikTok has already filed its own lawsuit against the government, but according to the Washington Post, the company is covering the legal fees for this separate suit too. Yes, ByteDance has money. But will it work? Well, actually, maybe. A group of TikTok creators sued Montana over an attempted statewide ban last year, and then that ban never happened. Those TikTokers are powerful. Yes, hot home tech, Dyson's newest floor cleaner arrived without any mention of suction, cyclone technology, or any of its usual vacuum vocabulary, which I think could be against company policy. No, in all seriousness, the Wash G1 is the company's debut hard floor cleaner, and it swaps suction for high-speed rollers, water, and hardened nylon bristles. And it keeps the dirty water separate from the clean water. So take that, mop, you loser. Apparently, with a single tank of water, it can cover an entire tennis court, although I'm not sure why you'd want to or would ever clean a tennis court. It will go on sale later this year for $700. We got an exclusive first look and got to test it out over at Dyson's HQ here in the UK. Read all of our thoughts over at engadget.com. Is this even more tragic than being excited about a Dyson product? Maybe. Bandai has announced this week it's bringing back the Tamagotchi connection to celebrate the 20th anniversary of that toy's release. Yes, pre-orders are open. Yes, you're old. And that was your morning after, and I've been Matt Smith. It's a boring name, so I have to say it twice. We're taking a break next week, but we'll be back. Thanks once again for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Old MacDonald had a farm, A-I-A-I-O, with an A-I here and an A-I there. Here an A, here an I, everywhere an A-I. Old MacDonald had a